Welcome to SquadStack Learning. In this video, we will discuss the call closing.
In this, we will learn about steps of call closing, examples of each step, and do's and don'ts in call closing. So let's get started.
As you know, opening a call is the first impression. Similarly, closing a call is also important and is the last impression. This helps to build trust as well. So let's discuss the steps to close the call. First, summarize the call and create urgency. Here, you need to ensure that the customer has understood the product features and benefits that you had explained to him or her. Also, in some cases where the customer gives you a time to reschedule the call, you should create a sense of urgency in the call. Let's understand with the help of an example. You called a customer in the morning at 11 a.m. and the customer asks you to call back tomorrow. Here, you should proactively check with the customer if he is okay to schedule the call on the same day. If the customer agrees, then ask for a suitable time again to set up a follow-up call. This technique helps to generate a sense of urgency. But if the customer denies, then you can reschedule the call at the time the customer informed you before. Number 2. Inform what will happen next. Inform what the customer needs to do next or what will you do next, so that the customer has a clear picture of what is going to happen and by when. Share the timelines and next steps involved after the closing as well. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Congratulations, Mr. Samir. Your trading and demat account has been opened successfully. In the next 24 to 48 hours, you will get the login credentials at your registered email address. After that, you can start your trading. Number 3. Ask if the customer has any doubts or queries. At this stage, we are cross-checking with the customer to any other doubts or queries that he might have skipped in the call. Check here if the customer has any questions to ask. If yes, then try to solve customer's query. If the customer is okay, then proceed further to closing the call. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Mr. Samir, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
Perfect, sir. Number 4. Courteous call closing statement. A final goodbye. Closing to be as impactful as the call opening. Call closing also leaves a final impression, so be courteous and energetic as well. Let's understand with the help of an example. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, Mr. Samir, for your patience during this call. Wish you a lovely day ahead. Goodbye. So we have understood how to do the call closing. Now let's quickly go through do's and don'ts of closing the call. Do's. Be energetic. We often forget to close a call with the same energy we had while opening the call. So be energetic throughout the call. Address the customer by their name. Ask the customer if they have any questions. Thank the customer for his or her patience during the entire call. Be proactive to avoid future problems. Don'ts. Don't rush while closing the call. It is very important to understand the customer at each and every step, even if it is closing call.
Finally, in this chapter, we have learned that while call closing, we have to summarize the call and create urgency, inform the next steps to the customer, ask for any doubts or queries, and final goodbye call closing statement.
I hope you have understood how to do a perfect call closing. Thank you so much. Have a happy learning at SquadStack.